Okay, today is story. Once upon a time, story. Hi guys, good afternoon people. You're welcome to the channel. You're very much welcome. This is your girl Debbie and you're welcome. Okay, today is story. Once upon a time, story. Okay, today is story day, and today is I'm trying to look at the calendar. Okay, today is Monday, and today is the 15th day of August. All right, I want to tell us a story. Okay, I want to tell us how my mom saw me through my NCE program. Ta-da! Okay, if you're not yet a subscriber, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Like my videos. Your hand will not break now. Like my videos, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you will get notified when I drop a new video like a okay, please ignore the noise. I stay close to the road, so you'll be hearing some noise. All right. How my mom saw me through my NCE program was a miracle. Before I started the program, I lost my dad. It all started, story, once upon a time. It all started 2008. It all started 2008. I left secondary school 2007, and I got admission to tertiary institution 2008. So after processing the form and everything, I lost my dad. So at a point I told myself, maybe this is my fifth. I won't go to school again. I won't do this again. My mom said no. My mom was a businesswoman. May her soul rest in peace. She's late now. She said no, you would go to school. I said okay. We began to crawl. We began to crawl. So finally, I got into school. All right. So I was in school. The first year school fees, she tried, and she paid it. It was not what the tuition fee as at then was not much, but it was not much, but it was much. And let me start from my family. I'm from the family of 10. I am the third daughter. At that time, my elder brother was in school. Our first daughter just graduated. The second daughter was not in school. Two of my brothers were in school, but later on one said he's not going to continue. Why? That I should just go. That he just wants to drop or something like that. So I'm going to tell us the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So finally I got into school, and maybe it was sweet, but was not that sweet. So the first day I arrived school, my elder sister, that was where she graduated. She just threw me in. Say, I go. No accommodation, no nothing. He threw me in. So do you know when somebody you just go to the gate or the entrance of your house and you just threw somebody in? That was how they threw me into the school. environment. So when I entered, I was like, I don't know anybody. So I entered. She asked somebody to just show me around and teach me, because I was just like, I was not even just like, I was a novice. So when I entered, God being so kind, I met a girl and I began to squat with her. Her name is Juliet. I squatted with her. Even as I was even squatting with her, it was hell. If you touch this thing, she said don't touch. If you lie down here, she will say don't lie down there. So before I would sleep in the night, I will sit down. No, everybody will finish, as in they will go to bed, lie down, before I will not look for one small corner. It's so funny. It's funny, but it's not funny. So I will not look for one small corner and then spread my. I was not even having anything like duvet or blanket or something. I was using my wrapper. I would just spread the wrapper. My one small corner, I will lie down and I'll sleep till the next day. So that's first day of arrival. That evening, I wanted to eat, and in that school they don't cook. They don't cook. You go to the booker, you get food, and you just be buying food till you graduate from whatever program you went there to do. So that evening, somebody just. I asked somebody that, where can I eat? The person now said, come, called me, yeah, come. You see that side? So I was just moving like, you know, when JJC, that's the right word, JJC. So I went to the booker and I ate. So that same evening, the room I was squatting with somebody, Juliet, I met a girl. Her name is Tina. So we became friends and we started interacting with each other. And luckily, she was in the same department with me. So during my NCE, I studied integrated science, now basic science. So she was in the same department with me. So I asked her a few questions. I say, how have you started class? She said yes. Then just tell me about it. She said that they used to go to Obricom to study, and that this, that I should get this, you understand, school stuff. So the next day, and they have this Molue bus. We used to call it Danfo. They have this Molue bus that used to convey us to where we used to learn. And they don't pay money. You go to one office like that, you get ticket, and then you give to the bus driver. So that's how we used to go to school. So that morning, I just prepared everything and then got ready. I waited for her and then we left for school together. So we got to the Obricom where we used to learn. And then I met some other friends, people from my tribe, and we became so close and we started communicating. You know, I was no longer a novice. I was no longer JJC. I began to, know how the school operates and all of that. Now, every weekend, I would go back to my house because why? My mom never allowed me to even spend one weekend in school. What was her reason? Her reason was she was not giving me enough money. Maybe if I leave the house on a Monday morning, I've never traveled on a Sunday evening. my mom will make sure I come back on Friday. I will stay Saturday, Sunday, Monday morning. She will not give me the little she had. I will now go back to school. Transport self will even finish the money. Transport will finish the money. So what I do, if I get to school on Monday morning, the first thing I used to do, God in heaven knew, the first thing I used to do, I would just take from the money she has given to me, I would just remove some, go to the ticket office, buy ticket that will last, that I will use throughout that week. Then the remaining money, I would now know how to manage it. So at a point, if I go home, I'll get Gary and she will manage and buy me provision. That time I don't like Milo. I used to take Lipton and then milk. That's my tea. Then biscuit and cabin biscuit, not rich biscuit. So I'll get the ticket that will last me for a week. And then Friday, as soon as I just come back, if I just come back from Obricon where we used to learn, zoom, I've carried my bag, zoom down to my house. If I even spend more than I told her when we close, or when our class used to end on Fridays, if you stay more than 10 minutes, she will call you. Oh yeah, start coming. So in fact, all through my stay in that school, I did a 4-year program. Yeah, all through my stay, if I begin to count it, it's only 1 or 2 weekends I spent in school. Ignore the noise. So after that first day, that week had passed. I'm just going to, try to make this video a very short one. So on Friday, I traveled to Auda. She was the one that called me. That I understand why she was doing, because she was not giving me enough money. Maybe she was feeling that, hungry will kill my daughter for me. So that was how I was going to the school, coming back every weekend, going to the school, coming back every weekend with the little token she used to give to me. And maybe if I come back on Fridays, she will give me money to make my hair on Saturday. Sunday, Monday morning, you will see me every Monday morning. I used to pack bag like refugee. I would just be going. So there was a time it was so hard. It was so tough that if somebody had told me that I would be holding my NCE certificate, I would have told the person, no, you're a liar. Why? Because it was so hard. In that school, I and my elder brother, we were just managing. But God being so kind, was it second year? I don't know how God did it. In my village where I come from, I don't know how one company discovered oil. And I said, okay, that what they will be doing for the students, those that are in school that are from that same village, that are from my village, that they will be paying them 50,000. See, hey, that was how, in fact, God just did that miracle. And they started paying. The first one they paid, I went to one Echo Bank like that, and we went to Port Harcourt and they gave us the check, and then you go to any Echo Bank close to you and you cash out the money. So my own, I was a little girl. I don't know what to use money to do. I don't know anything about money. So if they just pay me the same way they gave me the 50K with everything, I'll just carry it. I'll go and give to my mom. My mom, the manager of the money, she will now can't and remove. She will just give you your tuition fee. That was how I was able to pay my second year school fees. So there they paid again. Then the final year, it was hell. But in all, God saw me through. There was a time I now had, first year, I had small issue, but I was able to rectify it. Small issue like carryover, but I was able to rectify it the next year. But God being so kind, I graduated from the school. I never had any reference, because if I would have, I don't know how I will now go and register that course again, begin to write the exam, pay school fees and all of that. But God searched us. He knew that if I had or I fail any course again, that I, in fact, no money to pay school fees. So that was how my mom saw me through my NCE. It was hell. I have forgotten other parts, but all I know that all through my stay in school, it was hell. So that was how everything was just going mini. Thank God today I am an NCE holder. Now I am doing my degree program, but this one will be a story for another day. May their soul rest in peace, my mom and dad. They really tried for us. They really, in fact, may their soul rest in peace. So I think I am going to just, end this video here. Please like my videos and subscribe to the channel. Okay, thank you and bye.